sin makes you act like an animal. Let me explain. You know, there's a lot of people that try to justify that their actions by comparing themselves to animals. You know, some animals are homosexual because some males have sex with other males. My goodness, are you serious? Do you want to be judged and according to you with an animal? We, as human beings made in the image of God, are called to dominate and subdue the land, the earth, the seas, the animals, the creepy crawly things. We are over animals. We are at a much higher authority on the earth than animals. To compare ourselves and our actions to those that are animals that just move based off how they're thinking and how they're feeling, and based off their instincts that they're programmed into their DNA, for us to compare ourselves and to be like, oh no, it's okay because in nature, these animals do it. By that logic, if you have chosen at least one thing from an animal, now you have to compare yourself for everything in an animal. Okay, if an animal does this, then it should be okay to eat, you know, the feces of, because that's what dogs do, right? Well, you're comparing yourself to the dog in one way and not everything else because they're dogs, right? It doesn't make sense. You can't be a hypocrite, double-minded, and unstable on your ways. And that's why I don't listen to folks that always say, you see this in nature, that people do this, that animals will do this, that, and the third, and this grotesque stuff. Why do you think God, in over the 400 commandments, it says no bestiality? That's because people were doing that stuff. People have no limits. Like, oh, animals can do it, I can do it too. Like, we were made for so much more than giving into sin. Sin will literally make you more of an animal if you think about it. Going from person to person to person. In the wild, you see that all the time. Going from person to person, they don't care about hygiene or nothing like that. They're just doing based off what they feel. Sin, when you operate and live in sin, you literally just go based off purely your feelings and what you see. You don't walk by faith in anything. You literally live by the aspect of YOLO. What a demonic doctrine. And I would say this, it depends how you use it. Because if you know that tomorrow's not promised to anybody, make sure you're serving people the best you can and operate in the ways of the Lord. Okay, that's good. But if you're saying YOLO and you're saying, you know, you only live once, go ahead and sin. That is bad. That is horrible. And you are walking closer and closer to death. And of course, the first death is guaranteed, but the second death is the lake of fire, as we see in Revelation chapter 21. But I hope you guys understand, when you operate in sin and live in it, you act more like an animal. Peace out.